Hello, everyone. My name's Evil Spirit, and welcome back to the Vulture Culture Podcast, episode 46 edition. I am joined
Doing.
by RoxyReviews and Sirplayalot. Hello, you two.
I
Hello.
How are you all doing this fine Tuesday afternoon, evening? About to say
my
afternoon.
arms feel completely terrible right now.
What about you, sir? How are
Yeah, I
you?
feel fine. I
I
gotta stay up to do some work, but for the most part, I'm pretty fine.
that's good. At least you're okay. It's too bad for Roxy. They're fucking dying over there. So,
Yeah, I had to carry a massive box all the way across my entire college campus. I think I have a pretty good excuse for feeling awful right now.
I had to carry like 400 fucking pieces of sheetrock, like pieces, and load like 300,000 fucking sheets already this week, and it's only Tuesday. Oh man, work life sucks. Don't get a job. Be unemployed.
Yeah, no, that well, I have a job. It's just not manual labor.
Yeah, manual labor pays though. It pays
Ma-
real
manual
fucking
manual
good.
labor pays, but obviously I'm not cut out for it, given that I struggled to carry a large box all the way across a college campus for
I think
like,
I had a job similar to that where I had to lift furniture from like an antique store.
oh no, are you Rigby having to lift with your back?
It's better to
Yeah,
lift with your legs.
I was mainly let go because there were so many people getting hired that they had to cut off some people.
Why would you ever
Me,
hire that
unfortunately, being
many?
one of them.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, whatever.
Anyways,
I mean, okay, at least I have an excuse. Or out of all of us, I definitely have the largest excuse to not do manual labor.
yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to say you had the biggest reasons to be upset. I was like, I mean, I had a rough day too. But,
No,
anyways,
I
hopefully.
wasn't trying to
Yeah,
compete
no,
for
no,
that.
I know. Today, though, we have a very special episode. Especially because this is our. What? We did X2, Plants vs. Zombies 2. Like, this is like another Season 1 sequel that we're doing this time around, which is pretty
Gee,
cool.
I wonder why we're doing so many sequel
Though,
episodes in season two.
do you have.
I wonder if that's building towards something.
I wonder.
I wonder.
Anyways, today we are talking about the second season of Rick and Morty, aka Rick and Morty Season 2. The second season of the animated television series Rick and Morty originally aired on Cartoon Network's late night programming block Adult Swim in the United States on July 26, 2015, with A Wrinkle in Time, and concluded on October 4th with The Wedding Squanchers. The season aired a total of 10 episodes. Yeah, so we're back after how, like, I mean, it has been a while since we talked about like an actual TV show, because I don't think we like actually
Yeah.
sat down and talked about, because like we didn't talk about Stranger Things.
Well,
And
that's the thing though. When we talk about a TV show, we have to keep in mind that TV shows are long, so when we do it, it has to be a show with it has to be either like when a lot of older shows had really short first seasons, or it has to just be a show that has short seasons like this.
yeah, which I was kind of glad that we kind of saved this for near the end of the season, because to be honest, with how much that we had talked about in season 2 already, like we're near the end game now, by the way. This is like the last 5 episodes we have, but I think it's good that we covered so much more ground, whether it was movies or games that we wanted to talk about. It was mostly movies, but I think season 2, just like Rick and Morty season 2, improved a lot of what made this podcast so great. Wouldn't you both agree?
Yeah, there's only what's like what I said earlier with Rick and Morty season two. It's a near perfect season of television, and then there's that one episode.
Oh yeah, don't worry, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
I do want to ask if you guys can remember, because you guys watched Rick and Morty season 2 way before I did. because I just finished it today. Uh, what was your guys' thoughts going in?
Rick and Morty season 2. I had just finished the first season at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and I was excited to watch season 2 because I at least knew that everybody who watched the show said seasons 1 and 2 are good. And keep in mind, once again, I was just off the back of season 1, so I knew that people saying that the people who liked season 1, that I at least agreed with them on that. So
Yeah.
I was excited going into season 2. Interestingly, did I ever say that going into season 1, um my like mom, because my mom's a like, if you think I'm paranoid, my mom is a fucking wingnut.
A knucklehead Miss
She
Bazatron? Oh.
she literally was like, "You're gonna get arrested for watching this show. I can't believe you would watch this."
Arrested over watching a TV
Ooh.
show. First time I've ever
Yeah,
heard that.
Yeah, we all know Rick and Morty's the devil, and even then, even if we're going to go off of 1984 logic, because we might as well, realistically, Elon Musk likes the show, so I should be safe.
I was gonna make a joke and say, but he's not in the government anymore. But anyways,
He's still a billionaire. He might as well own the government.
though true. Anyways, um, what about you, sir? What did you think about before going into season 2?
I thought this first season was pretty good, so I had high expectations going into season 2.
All right.
And
Um,
that was pretty much it.
yeah. After how well season 1 kind of made this show feel, how do I say this? Season 1 of Rick and Morty was good, but I was like, okay, so there has to be a drop in quality. Like, whether it's
Well,
and there
season
is
3.
season 3, but I'm like, maybe there's like cracks that show. And aside like one episode that I thought was boring, and then the very, very episode that I do not like. Uh, I went into this kind of with like a little bit lower expectations, and I was decently surprised. Um, but yeah, no, so I'm glad we all kind of had like the same mindset. We thought it was either going to be good or bad, just like normal. Honestly, I feel like this is the exact opposite of what happened with Strange Things. Because I thought season 2 was worse than season 1. I think this season's better than season 1, personally.
Oh no, like Rick and Morty season 2, I would say is one of the strongest seasons I've seen to a TV show.
It does a lot of things right,
Yeah,
in my opinion. So, I'm excited to talk about it.
Man, I really hope season 3 doesn't immediately try to do something that completely counteracts not only the finale of season 2, but also um one of the best episodes of season 2 as well.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Should I just not explain what it is and we can talk about it when we get to season 3?
yeah, I think that's
yeah.
for the best. So, before I guess we can talk about, the plot. Or plots.
Well,
Because,
I
there's
mean, typically Rick and Morty episodes are just disconnected from each other, but there are usually like one or two each season that are part of a larger story.
yeah, I was being more just, let's cover what we all know. So throughout most of season 2, let's start with the first episode. So the first episode, A Wrinkle in Time, basically, uh, they fuck up. Big.
Dealing
Yeah,
with the consequences of time manipulation.
Yeah.
almost like time travel's a bad idea.
I mean, I would even say traveling to different...
Almost like the creators of the show said that this was a fucking nightmare to put together.
I bet,
Well, I
because...
mean, part of the joke, I'm sure, is because Rick and Morty was like inspired by Back to the Future. It was originally a Back to the Future parody.
Yeah.
Um, but and part of the joke, I'm sure, is the fact that Rick literally has a box full of time travel stuff shelved which is meant to mean like it's going to be a concept they rarely, if ever, use because
Yeah.
they literally shelved it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Um. Oh, go ahead.
well, I like that the show, even though time travel does exist within it, I like that they gave you a very clear reason to understand. Oh, this is why you never do it in this universe, and it's not even just big paradox coincidence mess up the timeline thing. It's literally just you have to deal with this invincible time cop or accident or get split into like 60 million versions of yourself.
Yeah.
It's
Well.
bad no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think what makes it even funnier is the fact that like when Rick is like working on it, they both think of the same thing. Oh my god, the other one's gonna fucking kill me! I gotta be prepared for this. And then like, he's like loads a gun, and then they both just start shooting at each other through the fucking borders of the screen. I thought that
Yeah.
was fucking hilarious. I thought that was great because like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can definitely tell going from season one to season two that their budget was increased because the animation is so much better.
yeah. Also, we'll talk about animations a little bit later, but one of the things I like is that it picks up directly after season one's conclusion. Like,
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, I know it's like
I don't know what the plot line with the deer was about though.
the what?
I don't really know what the plot line with the deer was about though.
I
Is it supposed to show that Jerry has good ideas sometimes? I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I think it was just like a side story that's just happening in the background while we see like the actual things that fucking matter. But I don't know. I don't really like it. I don't like Beth or Jerry. I think they're both extremely insufferable, honestly.
Oh, you'll love them in season three.
Oh, I know I will because that's the season where they get fucking divorced or go to marriage or what the fuck ever. I don't know. It pissed me off every time because it's just like, oh my god, just shut the fuck up and divorce already. And it's like, oh well, you're supposed to root for them. I don't. I just want them to split up. It's very fucking toxic. But
Well,
anyways,
their marriage is clearly supposed to be
yeah,
terrible.
I know, but it doesn't make it any fun to watch. Or the whole will they, won't they thing pisses me off. And I don't like Jerry either. I think Jerry's a
Yeah,
very
I get that. Which to give credit to season three, at least they put an end to that plot line.
thank God.
Yeah.
So, anyways, there's a few other things that happen in this episode. I like how like if one of the fucking Ricks fuck up, then basically the other ones are just like, oh man, we're gonna die. We're gonna die because one of us,
Oh no.
yeah, one of us
I
fucked up.
like that I like that they remember what every version of them did too. So Morty's like, "Hey, I remember like, you actually tried to save me." He's like, "Oh, shut up."
Yeah. And also, I love the voicemail joke where he's like, hold on, let me call myself. And then leave a message, and then they're all like synced up together. I like that. I thought that was a really cool detail. Also, I'm glad they don't leave it. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Also, I like that they immediately start by showing that like the first episode of season two gives you a pretty good impression that the characters haven't changed at all for better or worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're consistent with how they were before because Rick is still somebody who cares, but
he doesn't.
clearly doesn't want anybody to think he does.
Yeah, and that definitely shows in the finale of this season, but we don't have to talk about that yet.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, also, I think the fact that they did do that with him, and it started in season one too. It's not just out of nowhere, which is nice. I think that's the reason why the ending of season two, episode three works for me because it's like, okay, this guy, this for as awful as this guy is, he still has humanity to him.
yeah,
Yeah. There's still like someone deeply troubled underneath that gross exterior.
yeah, which works. I like it. There's also the testicle man who
Yeah, it's
Voiced
based
by
off of
Keegan
one of
Michael
the
Key.
time eater things from
I
the
thought
Langoliers.
I thought I recognized that voice.
He was in Toy Story 4.
Oh yeah, how
Wait,
could
who
I...
was?
Keegan Michael Key,
Was
Oh,
aka
oh, you mean Toad?
Yeah, I was about to say,
He
aka Toad.
voices one of the Langoliers here in
Like
this episode.
I
Guys,
didn't.
whenever you remember how bland and safe of a company Illumination is, remember they got Ballsack Man to play Toad.
They got they got the guy who made a racist joke about how he's not racist, he just likes country music, and singing about how he's gonna find them a rope, find them a tree. God,
They
you
they
guys.
they they, they got they got Ball Blart Time Cop
Oh
for
God.
the Mario movie.
So yeah, I think episode 1 was a good start. I don't care about the deer plot line. I just thought it was kind of dumb, but whatever. Not a big deal. Um, okay,
Yeah,
so episode
it
2.
was just there. Like it
Oh
didn't
yeah,
take away from anything. It's just there.
yeah. Episode
I
2
repeat myself.
is the one.
Morty Night Run is an episode I point to just for a really good example of what the show is.
Yeah, maybe that's why I find it a little bland. I mean, it's kind of cool, but like, I don't know, because that's the episode with Fart, right? I'm not wrong about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the episode it's an episode I can best describe as a classic Rick and Morty adventure because it definitely feels honestly it feels like it could have been the pilot to the show if they needed it to be.
Yeah,
yeah.
I just,
Good episode though.
yeah, I just don't care for it. It's just not my. I thought it was just kind of whatever. I do think that the singing was really well done and the song was good.
Yeah.
What was the?
Well, yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what
they got
it's-
Tamatoa, so
Yeah,
of course the
they
singing
got
is good.
Tamatoa for it, so yeah, that makes sense.
What was the B plot?
Did you know that was him?
Yes, I did know that was him. Whenever he
The
started
B plot
singing.
was just Jerry being in the multiverse daycare
Oh yeah, that's also
Yeah.
of
another
Jerry.
reason. I don't like Jerry at all. And it's like, yeah, you're not supposed to like him. Yeah, well, he
Yeah.
fucking reeks.
Every Rick and Morty knows how useless he is. That's why they built a daycare.
They literally made Rick and Morty literally did a parody intro like making fun of the cartoon trope of making the same show but everybody's a baby. They literally did an intro parodying that, but Jerry's the exact same.
God. Yeah. This episode I was just like, it's fine. It's not bad or anything. I think it's the second weakest episode of this season, right behind
Really?
another.
Well, I mean, I was about to say what's the worst, and I'm like, well, obvious.
Well, obviously, we all know what the worst one is. Anyways, so then
There's only one bad episode of this entire season.
yes, and it's literally the same issue that it was in season 1.
The good thing is they at least learned from the fact that fans didn't respond as kindly that this time.
Yeah.
I think like what was also the issue was the fucking plot as well, like the actual plot happening in the background.
We'll get there when we get there.
Jerry
Yeah.
trying to get out of surgery that
Yeah.
would get rid of his dick.
Yeah, we'll talk about that when we get to it. But
Right now we're
episode
on
3. This is
episode 3, autoerotic assimilation.
I think this is a good character building episode.
Yeah,
This is
especially with that, like, with that ending. We
what's-
have the sad song, and Rick tries to.
Also, I guess Rick Sanchez
himself?
canonically has a giraffe fetish.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Yeah, because he literally said, "Hey, can you make a giraffe?" And they did, and then the giraffe looked very uncomfortable afterwards. Which, crazy how this episode was like, it was one of Rick's ex, but yet we never really see her like as her true
But
form.
she does show up again
Okay, that's fine.
later in the series.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if she ever. Well, I do like her in this episode.
Yeah, because
Oh yeah, one of the
Unity.
that's part of what I like about it is the fact that since she's a hive mind, we really I think we're just supposed to assume that we'll never see any like actual consistent original form or anything. It's literally just a bunch of
yeah.
whoever she's controlling.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I find it really funny that like like Rick, she's also a bad person because she literally uses colonizer logic,
True.
which I
Yeah.
think is funny.
Yeah. And like the B plot's basically
Yeah.
just Summer and Morty just trying to get the fuck away from there. Which, valid.
Well, because how could you possibly be on a planet like that and not be uncomfortable the entire time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially after seeing how they're made, you know. Um I feel like that'd be a
Yeah,
little bit much for anybody.
Also, there was this C plot with the alien in the basement. What was that
yeah.
about?
Uh,
I think that was just there to dog on Beth and Jerry again because they were both wrong.
yeah.
Well, they were both kind of right, but also wrong.
Yeah. Again, this
Like clearly the show knows. Caroline, is that you watching the episode? Because the alien
Yeah,
literally was
yeah,
like
that was me
them
watching this episode.
arguing.
I was like,
Them
"Oh my
arguing
god."
was literally a torture device in the episode.
Literally, they put me in this show just to tell them to shut the fuck up. Literally, okay, honestly,
Was
funny
that
thing.
cathartic?
What?
Was that cathartic when he
It was.
did
It
do that?
was. It was whenever he grabbed like the translator and was like, "Man, you guys fucking suck." And like, I think what makes it even better is the fact that like, technically, I guess in their universe, the space aids, like Rick will never be able to find a cure for space aids because of Beth and fucking Jerry arguing, which I find fucking hilarious. That these
Well, I
characters are
mean,
so
it's a
awful.
consistent thing that this family just keeps screwing over everybody with diseases.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't know if that's an intentional running joke, but it is a thing that keeps happening.
Yeah. I I'm kind of shocked that like I like this episode, but like I forgot that's what the title of it was. But yeah, no, this is a good episode. I like how it's also Rick that scares her off as well. And like,
Yeah.
I like that. Cuz like I mean, of course, it's not just like blind love. She probably did like him, but then it's like, we're just not the same people anymore. People change, and I like that. It's great. I
And
like
also evidently he has an issue when he has an enabler around.
yeah. But yeah. Okay. Episode 4.
This is a contender for the best episode of the
Is
show.
this
Total Recall.
this is the every like the Where's Waldo one? Like the where they make the
Yeah.
Where's Waldo
I
joke?
remember
Yeah.
this was also in. Okay, another reason I remember this episode is because for the April Fool's bit of Chosen 22, they hit around Pibby and Bon Bon
Mhm.
in certain Adult Swim cartoons, with this particular episode being one of them.
Hmm.
Well, also just I think it's you know Keith David, who also voiced the president in the next episode. He'd end up being a recurring voice on the show.
Yeah.
Really?
Starting with here as Reverse Giraffe.
Yeah, as reverse giraffe of all characters.
It's such a funny character to have on your
Yeah.
resume, I imagine.
Well, okay, here's something you might find funny. When I looked through like the IMDb list just to see who played all these random characters, because Tom Kenny is also on Rick and Morty a lot.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Like he's Squanchy and stuff. You know how one of the flashbacks was like them getting tied up by a Nazi?
That was Tom Kenny.
Tom Kenny.
That was Tom Kenny.
Yeah.
So just looking at IMDb and seeing Tom Kenny / Nazi was
No.
that was whiplash
You look it up.
for me.
Okay, what's on Tom Kenny's resume? SpongeBob. Oh, okay. That weird fucking character in that live action Cartoon Network show. Oh, all right. A Nazi. Oh, okay.
A child rapist also in this show.
Yeah. King Jellybean. Oh, what does King Jellybean do? Oh. Hey,
Oh no!
fucking deserved to get shot in the head. Fuck that guy. Anyways,
Reminds me of some other people.
I honestly believe that this fucking episode. Oh god, this episode was so fucking funny though. with like
I like the
constant
fact.
flashbacks.
Okay, you have to at least admit that as far as the jokes with, as far as the jokes making fun of Beth and Jerry's relationship
This one's the
are,
funniest.
having them literally both be in love with the same guy who isn't even real and happier with him than each other. Like, you have to admit that's funny.
Oh, it is funny. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
I that's why, like, literally when I was watching the episode and they're just
Especially
bringing
like
all these
how
motherfucking characters.
how they're able to discern who's real or not is through bad memories,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
whereas the parasite
Which means that they have
only
to kill
implements
the
good
people they like the
memories.
most.
Yeah.
This was a great. I have to admit this
Like,
was a great episode.
once again, Rick's not even like heartless or anything because he couldn't even bring himself to kill Pencilvester.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
I think what really made me laugh in this episode was cuz like obviously Mr. Poopy Butthole, god that's such a shit name, but when you first see
Oh
him,
yeah, the joke is that the entire joke leading up to the end of the episode is that you think he's
yeah,
one of
I
them.
I knew I knew that was what they were trying to do, and I thought that was still funny. And I just love how they all sit down and they're like talking, having their own time. And then Mr. Poopy Butthole like just appears and he's like, "Yeah, guys, let's eat some steak." Something wrong, Pet? And then gets fucking shot. He's like, "Oh my
Also,
god!"
by the way, the fact
Beth, you're such a heartless bitch. Why would you shoot Mr. Poopy Butthole?
okay, she thought he was a parasite, but that's the funny thing. The fact that she had no negative memories of him means he's actually like
Well, actually, they kind of did, because when they're in the elevator together, stuck with after seeing Hulk the
well, yeah, but
musical.
that's not because of him. I'm just
But
saying.
yeah,
I think
know.
that's really funny because it means that she literally shot the family friend who they had the best relationship with, the best possible relationship
And like,
with.
you do feel bad for her
You know
because
what I
like
mean?
she just genuinely thought like he was a parasite, which is valid. But like, at the same time, I don't think Rick would just like, like, I feel like Rick would have done it if it wasn't her. Because like he would have just thought of the bad memories, but instead she's just like, "Nah, I'll do it," and then fucking shoots him. He's like, "Oh," like, and now he's dead. We'll never see him again.
How did they even come up with some of these fucking random ass characters for this
like
episode?
Fucking
Amish
Elvis,
cyborg, Hammer Eye.
photo, photo, photographer raptor.
I don't Ghost in a jar
Yeah,
who didn't even try to run away.
I literally love how like in the background, like, or like whenever Rick is like, "Oh my God, no!" because there's like so many of them. He's like, "Hey, it's like a Where's Waldo picture," and it was, which I thought it was like, "Try to find me." It's like, "Oh, I wonder which one. I wonder which one you are, Rick. It's definitely not the one moving and like shouting." God, it was such a good episode. I think it's super fucking funny. And normally, like those kinds of like.
So do you see why this is like the fan favorite episode of the show?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This episode was fucking awesome. I love it. Oh god. But yeah, there's also like no B plot. I guess with Sleepy Gary, there was like the B plot.
Well, that's just part of the A plot, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think it's funny that when after what happened, Beth is like, "I need time to forget about Sleepy Gary," and fucking.
And you know what's funny? There's actually a callback later in season 6 where Jerry, after learning something, tries to throw up, but he can't, and he says that the reason he can't is because of Sleepy Gary ruining his gag reflex.
Ah, I see.
Ah.
Poor Sleepy Gary. He was such a evil parasite. Okay, so now on to the next episode, which isn't this the episode with Kid Rick?
It's another iconic episode.
Yeah, I like this one too. This one's like this one became like a big meme.
Yeah.
I bet.
It's so stupid.
Get Swifty, which
Oh wait, okay. This was Get Swifty. I
actually
thought
know
this
it
was
more
with
for
Kid
just
Rick.
the
My bad.
show itself, because what?
You thought it was with what?
I thought this was the one with
Big Trouble in Little Sanchez.
Yeah. My bad. Sorry.
Of course, I know it from more than just the show itself, because they actually featured this as a stage in multiverses.
Yep. I was about to bring
Called
that up.
Cromulons. Yeah.
I find it funny that all it took was Rick making a song about shitting on the floor to make these genocidal beings go, "Hey, let's not do it anymore."
Yeah.
It's so good.
I think what makes it even funnier is the B plot with Beth, Jerry, and
Oh
Summer.
yeah, where they're poking fun at religion.
Damn,
Yep.
I can't believe they put Catholicism in Rick and
I know,
Morty.
crazy, ain't it? No, what made me laugh so hard about it was the fact that, like, they see, like, the bad shit happening, and they're like, oh no! Okay, but let's keep it going because
I
Summer's
also
happy.
find it funny. I also find it funny that they just because the family is awful. The principal vagina literally just tied up a bunch of people to kill,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
I'm
they
looking at
just
the image now. It's the like thief, goth movie talker.
Yeah.
What? Why these three specifically?
You know why, sir? Because fuck you, that's why. Anyways, yeah, no, that was...
No.
I think what makes, like... I
when
like
you
how...
talk during a movie, it looks like we have to sacrifice you to the gods.
Hey, stop talking during, stop talking during, Godhead's not dead, okay? Look. Head's not dead, okay?
God's Not Dead episode when
Never. I don't ever want to do an episode on God's Not Dead. They're all 5 bad. All 5 of them. They're all awful. They're awful movies that don't deserve to be made.
You know what's not awful though?
The fucking Ice-T cameo? God, that was so...
I was about to say.
that wasn't actually him.
Nah.
Yeah,
I kind of
knew that.
noticed, because, like, the voice is nowhere near...
Well, I never
Here's
heard
something you might
Ice-T's
find
voice
funny.
before.
Here's something you might find funny though. I don't know why they did this. It was a really stupid decision, and I think it's the lowest rated episode of the show. But season 7 actually has an episode based off of the credit scene to this one. And his Magma Q, his dad, is actually voiced by Ice-T in that episode.
That's funny.
Oh, nice.
Magma Q. I just realized.
Just the immediate, realization. What the fuck? You can turn into ice?
Yeah.
My story begins at the dawn of time.
I like how he leaves.
So
and
it's so stupid, but it's just the right amount of stupid to work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah, fuck it, yeah. And also, that also explains how he survived the Grammys being destroyed. Because, like, they brought up how...
So literally every famous musician is canonically dead in Rick and Morty.
Yeah, no. When they said that Ice-T survived, I thought they said Vanilla Ice survived, and I was just like, oh, you guys are fucked. Fucking Vanilla Ice doesn't even make good music. Please, tell me, name a song that Vanilla Ice made that isn't Ice Ice Baby. Yeah. And that's actually good.
Doesn't Ice Ice Baby have the same melody as a different, better song anyway?
Yeah, Under Pressure by Queen.
Yeah. Which he got sued for, by the way. He got sued for it, and he lost. Because he said, I actually added in one little chord, so that's why it's different.
Yeah. So it's literally that fucking joke from Goodbye Volcano High.
Yeah.
But in real life, that's crazy because that game is fucking terrible.
Anyway, so yeah.
Anyway, I like the premise of this episode. It's super fun to have this giant heads being the judge of a of a talent show.
Yeah, it's America's
Got Talent. The Frog's planet explodes. Unfortunately,
I like how one of them was like
disqualified. There's one every season.
Yep.
If you love music, then you love freedom. Yeah. Trying to post on any website, really.
Trying to post on
any social media website, and then
trying to post on X.
And then they just ban you, and then they just delete your post because they don't like it or something.
But yeah, no, this. There's also. There's now the next episode.
Another important character, Keith
Oh, yeah.
David, the president.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, the president's introduced here, which crazy that they're here. Anyways, should we talk about um sorry. Should we talk
The
about the next
songs.
episode? I mean, the songs are good. A little catchy.
Okay, I will say season 2, episode 6 is probably my favorite episode of the entire show.
Is that the next episode? No, cuz we got to talk about what okay, what's the next episode that we're talking about? I lost track.
The Ricks must be crazy. It's the one where Rick meets somebody who's equally as smart as him.
Yeah, and the one that you thought
Oh.
of when watching The Matrix.
Oh,
And Men in Black with the miniature galaxies.
yeah, this episode was like he made like a small planet or universe to like power his car.
That microverse.
Yeah, microverse, whatever. And then
And he meets Stephen Colbert, the guy responsible for Skibbity Biden, who's just as smart as Rick himself.
and then they did it again, or like they did exactly what they did, and then like they realized, shit.
Gee, I sure hope
I like how
season
through that
three-
it's discovered that his universe was created by Rick.
I sure hope season 3 doesn't try to retcon it so that Rick is the smartest person ever and everybody calls him a god. Like, it's fine when Rick does it because obviously,
Rick's an
but like
egotist, yeah.
when everybody else says it, it's just like, really. I sure hope season 3 doesn't try to say that because this episode just completely fucking nukes that idea, right?
Yeah. And I think what makes it even
Yeah.
funnier with this episode is the fact that like whenever the like little white guys find out that they're or like the little white guy who traveled with them to the other microverse, they were like, "Oh, so my life is a lie," and he and Morty's just like, yeah." And then so he just goes into his fucking ship,
And then he immediately kills himself.
yeah, he
Yeah.
just
What? No!
you know,
Yeah.
maybe don't tell them that their lives are that fucking small and useless, because then what happens is you don't have a way out
Yeah, because
anymore.
your life is in this guy's hands.
Yeah. I just love how he, like, okay, he didn't, like, go and jump off the cliff. He just crashed. He could have easily just took a few steps off, but no, he was
Yeah,
like, fuck
he
you.
went out of his way to make it so that nobody else could get out either.
Yeah. What was the B plot? Was the B
Oh yeah, it was Beth. Keep,
It was
not
Summer,
Beth.
it was
Sorry,
Summer in the
it's Summer.
car.
Keep Summer safe.
Yes, I like that. It was so fucked up that they fucking made the cop see his dead son, and then see his son.
Well, you know what? You know what's funny? Honestly, that whole because we watched these movies recently, that whole plot line feels like Wishmaster. Actually,
I've never watched
with how
Wishmaster, so
it works. Oh, because the premise of that movie is that it's a slasher movie, but the slasher's a djinn killing people with their wishes. So if they say so if he's like, "Do you wish to not see what I'm doing right now?" and they're like, "Yeah," he literally like removes their eyes.
oh, nice. So, I guess what's the next thing after? Like, so she gets out because they eventually find their way back, and they all live happily ever after.
Yeah. And
Except
the car kept
he ruined ice
Summer
cream,
safe by
apparently,
the
which
car
I think
kept
is
Summer
really
safe,
funny
but-
because
okay.
by that own logic, he could just go to a different universe, and that was very similar to this one, and get the ice cream there.
Yeah.
Did you
What was it,
have?
they
Oh, sorry.
kept Summer safe by world peace among the people and the spiders.
Oh, yes. All right. Should we move on to the next episode, which is episode 7?
Yes.
Yeah, I also
Big
I also
Trouble
just
in
think
Little Sanchez.
oh, sorry, I was just gonna say I also think it's funny that both him and Skivity Biden man, uh, decided to teach the people in their own small universes rude gestures because they thought it would be funny, which just goes to show how fucking immature Rick is.
Also, I love the fact that like when one of them like says like this thing is like go fuck yourself, and he's like the fuck you say to me, and he's like no, that I thought that meant like good stuff from your plan. He's like oh yeah, I did say that, didn't I? And all right,
Yeah.
which you wrote yourself into that one. Okay, on to Big Problems, Lil Sanchez. That episode was good. It's
Yeah.
basically like a vampire.
One of the plots was definitely way better than the other, but both were good anyway.
Yeah, the plot in this episode was basically like, Rick, like a vampire killed the lunch lady, and then Summer was like, "Oh my god, Rick, should you come and like help us or something?" And he's like, "No, fuck you, kill yourself. That's such a stupid idea. Just die. Oh my god, like, it's so aggressively dismissive." And then like later on, he's just like, "Ah, fuck it, I'll help." And then like he becomes like the coolest kid.
You like how
Oh, what?
you like how he decided to make a younger clone of himself when in the first episode he just trespassed into the school?
Yep. Oh god. Anyways, so like then like he gets kind of like stuck in it, and like he gets stuck wanting to be a teenager, and he's like, "Guys, help me! I need help, guys!" But like it's in a song, so they're all like, "Oh wow, this song's great." It's like oh god, I can make such a fucked up
It's like the
joke.
Candace party from Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke and say it's relating to something that's happening currently, but I'm not going to because that's fucked up, and I'm sorry for even mentioning it. Anyways, so
Huh?
the B plot is the like Jerry and Beth go to another planet to
Jerry and
get
Beth
therapy.
Yeah, Jerry and Beth go to the best therapist in the universe and somehow still fuck the whole thing up.
Yeah. To be fair, that one wasn't their fault. I guess it was because they made the monsters,
Well, yeah,
but they
but
would never think that the monster
well,
would like do that. But yeah, they still
my
fuck up.
question is, why would you not just have the monster be a hologram?
Also, why would you just not like? Why don't you have like heat scanners, or like
Also,
blood
how
scanners, or something like that?
also how is being able to materialize what each person thinks of each other important to the therapy at all?
I don't know. I like how they work together to, how the monsters work together to.
Yeah, the fact that the worst version of themselves work better together than the actual versions.
Hmm. Yeah, it's great. So then they they have to like try to get out. Which, by the way, that therapist just leaves them for fucking dead. It's like, don't worry, guys. I'll go over there and tell them I'm a therapist. Guys, let's go. They're not therapists. Let's get out of here. Such a
Well,
dick.
that's what you would have done if you had that's what you would have done if you had Beth and Jerry in your office.
You know what? You know what? Fair point. Oh,
Oh, Sir just died, and now he's back.
Okay, sure.
sorry. What happened?
I don't know.
You just like,
My mic was still plugged in.
He was put into a vat and is dying right now.
guys,
No.
I'm in that and I'm dying.
What I was gonna bring up
Yeah.
is that I like how the vampire plotlines just spoke taken care of early on, and they're like, who knew it was Coach Ferratu?
And then in the credits scene, it's the vampire leader, and he's like, "Why the fuck would you name him that?"
Yeah,
That's
so funny.
That is funny. This episode's also good. I mean, I like it. And then
Are we just stalling?
stalling for season 3, I guess. So.
No, I mean stalling for the next episode.
Yep, interdimensional cable 2.
Fuck
Tempting
off.
fate.
Guys, okay, hold on. You know what? If they make any more of these for some fucking reason, just watch Oni Plays for like 15 minutes.
They don't.
Good. But what I'm saying is, if you're watching this show, just watch Oni Plays. Like, they do way better
Every
improv.
season has an anthology episode, but they stopped doing improvised ones after this.
Oh. Like, see, because, like, my problem is, like, it's improvised. But, like, the problem is, like, whenever it's improvised.
What even is the joke?
Like, I feel like if they were like, okay, what should this improvised be? Because, like, one of them was literally just saying, how did I get here? That was the joke. They don't know how they got there. But instead of being like, holy shit, how did I get to this beach? Why do I have a margarita in the hand? And then, like, they show how they got there. That would make it funny. It's like, well, Jerry, you went on a honeymoon with your best friend's bride. And now you're fucked, both metaphorically and physically. And it's like, wait, what? And it's like, yeah, you got stuck with a hooker. Like, something like that. Anything like that. That one isn't particularly funny, but I'm just saying, like, it. Instead, they just kind of like.
Well, it at least is a joke instead of fucking Octopus Man.
Yeah, Octopus Man. Oh my god. It was so dumb. I don't like these episodes. Like, I didn't like the one in season 1. I think this is worse. Cause at least, in season 1, it was only improv. There's, like, barely anything else happening. Here they tried telling, like, a serious story out of it.
About Jerry trying to get out of bottom surgery.
Which,
Yeah.
like, I mean, if you just told them that you don't want to do it, they didn't seem to really give a fuck. Like, they're like, oh shit, okay, fine, whatever.
Was it not weird? What about the fact that they would have given him a direct upgrade? Would that not did that not appeal to him at all? I guess.
I think the
know.
thing is like, if you get that kind of thing, I think it would fucking hurt for a couple months. Like, I don't think he wants to deal with that. Even if it's like this super high-tech advanced shit, I probably wouldn't trust it. Especially because,
It's an alien hospital.
yeah, but still, it's weird. Would you, if an alien, like, if you went to an alien hospital for some fucking reason, they're like, hey, we gotta cut your dick off to give it to this, like, guy, but we'll give you something better. Would you take it? Sorry, why am I asking RoxyReviews trans flag this fucking question? They would take it in a heartbeat.
I was gonna say, I was about to say, did you think this through at all?
No, I didn't, apparently. Just like how they didn't
right
think
here.
Yeah. Sir, would you do that?
It depends on what the better thing is.
You get... never mind.
You get,
Can we get off this?
it's
This episode sucked, okay? This is all I gotta say.
Yeah.
I don't know why I even started it.
no, okay, you know what
Yeah,
your replacement is, sir?
mostly a drag.
You know what your replacement is, sir? Every time you have sex, it's narrated by Keith David.
No.
That's
Awesome!
No. Here's the drawback. It's also, like, the voices, like, instead of hearing, like, normal people's voices, you hear only Gilbert Godfrey. Like, that's it. So
Even
it's
better.
just on loop. Anyways, okay, back to...
anyways, back to...
good episodes.
Something that, I did like the section of how they made plumbuses. Always wondered how those things were made.
Okay, here's something you might find funny. So you know how Rick and Morty in Gravity Falls had like an Easter egg?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you look at the Gravity Falls Journal 3 that you could buy, literally one of the mysteries of Gravity Falls is a silhouette of a plumbus.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did not know that. I don't own the book physically. I want to, but...
I know my sister wrote the book.
So, so this is the Purge ass episode.
This one's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look who's purging now.
Yeah, so Morty's canonically a furry. I guess he takes after... Well, no. Because being a furry... No, because Morty's a furry. Rick is both a furry and a zoophile.
So what I like about this episode is just like they just kind of play it straight. It's the Purge. That's what happens in this world. There's
Yeah.
people who like it, people who don't. The rich elite take over, so it's literally kind of like Hunger Games in a way, which I find pretty funny that
And
they
they
Just
do
like
go
that.
to
real life.
the rich.
Yeah. Um. Honestly, I don't have much to say about this episode. The girl cat was cool. Oh wait, you know? Oh no, we'll talk about it later. Um, I don't know. It's a good episode.
Oh yeah, we didn't
This is
mention when
also
we.
our
Oh,
first
sorry.
glimpse into psychotic Morty.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just gonna say we didn't mention when we did Total Recall the fact that they went back through their intro and, and edited Mr. Ruby Butthole into it.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
What are you talking about? He was always there.
What was
He's
that?
always part of the
What was
adventures.
that Simpsons character everybody was saying was always part of the show?
Graggle Simpson.
Yeah. So yeah. Overall, this was another fine episode. Next up we got what's the next one? The
The
final.
wedding screeners.
Wedding Squanchers season 2
Sadly,
finale.
sadly, we lost the goat bird person. I was so upset that he died. Why are you both silent? We just lost a member of the Society of Birds.
He's he's not in the show very much at this point. He's in it more later, but he's not in the show
Oh
all
wait,
that
is he
much at
like
this point. The episode's still really good.
Hawkman who like reincarnates?
What do you mean?
Like Hawkman and DC Comics, whenever he dies, he comes back to life. Like he
No, that's not what. No, no. Okay, sorry. When I say that they do more with him later, what I mean is the intergalactic government actually tries to rebuild him as a cyborg and call him as a cyborg robot to
Oh,
As
defeat Rick.
Phoenix person.
Yeah, and they call him Phoenix Person. But
still
there's actually a really good set of episodes around that because Rick actually has to then like go into his mind to try to fix him.
yeah. Okay, well that gives me some hope. And it's sad he died, man. I don't know. I thought he was kind of cool. I liked Bird Person. I know he didn't appear for long. Also, we get to see Squanchy. We get to see him do more, a little
Yeah.
more.
Voiced by Tom Kenny.
Yeah. I think I grew to
It's
like
like, I'm
him.
squanching in here.
Yeah. And then it's like I squanch my family. He's like, oh, stop, fucking weirdo. Get out. Anyways, yeah, this episode was still good.
Damn, I didn't realize Rick and Morty took place in Oklahoma.
Oh god.
It's in Washington, by the way.
So,
I
basically,
don't know if you knew that.
so at the end, Rick's basically just like, fuck this place, we're leaving, and we're gonna go to a new Earth. And the 3 Earths that we got, one was a corn of a cob, the other one was extremely small, and the other one was, the Screaming Sun. That's what it was.
The other had the Screaming Sun, which I didn't know was from the show until years later.
And also because of the fact that he didn't come to the wedding prepared with all the equipment he usually has, they can't just teleport to another universe.
Yeah. So like, basically,
And also and they can't even go back because Earth was obviously going to get invaded after this.
oh yeah,
because he's
definitely
not there.
Yeah, because he was one of the few people that they need as well. Because unlike because honestly, in like a show or movie like this, the most important character, one of the big things is they will always go to the place of origin. So then they try to make sure they don't go back to the place of origin, which obviously is the most logical sense. I hate it when shows like where they're like, oh my gosh, guys, they're going to find out where, they're going to come after me. Let's go to the place that they'll look for me at. Like, remember, I mean, I know SpongeBob ain't
It's like in
I know.
Dial of Destiny when Indiana Jones tries to hide from the Nazis on a subway, where it's just like, where do you think they're gonna go, you fucking idiot?
Or how Indiana Jones, who is wanted for murder, literally goes to an airport. You know, the place that literally checks your ID.
And his friend yells, "Give him hell, Indiana Jones!"
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah.
Uh,
When Sala says that, just like out in the open, after punching a guy who figured out that Indiana Jones, the man wanted for murder, is standing right fucking next to him. And he's like, I'm gonna just call the police. And Indiana Jones, instead of Indiana Jones doing anything about it, he's like, wait, don't, like, Indiana Jones, dude, just fucking knock his ass out. Why did you have to wait till Solo came in to do it? God, fucking idiot.
Well, it's because they made Indiana Jones lame in that
I
movie.
fucking hate Dial of Destiny. Jesus fucking Christ.
just like how Rick and Morty season 3 will make these characters
Oh
lame.
yeah.
No, you know what they're gonna be. Here's the thing: Rick and Morty season 3 is gonna go out of its way to try to make Rick a lot cooler than he actually is.
Yeah. So at the end of this episode, Rick turns himself in under the guise of Jerry, and basically
To
he's now,
protect his family.
yeah, to protect his family. Which, by the way, they like when Jerry like brought up the idea of getting rid of Rick, like everybody else kind of stood up in defense of Rick, for Rick. He was just like, no.
No, but Rick realizes Jerry's completely right, and I like the fact that it's Jerry who did it because Jerry's the one person who has lived most of his life without any influence from Rick at all.
Yeah. Yeah, he acts like Rick does like the
Because
most.
he's obviously not going to be biased towards Rick like everybody else in the room
Yeah,
was.
because like I mean, Summer and Morty both went on journeys with Rick, and literally, Rick is the biological father of uh, Elizabeth's. I mean, or Beth. Sorry, not Elizabeth. So yeah,
But as far as Jerry can tell, Rick literally left his family and is adding nothing of value.
yeah. Fucking hate Jerry. Jesus Christ, I hate Jerry so much. All
Well,
right.
I mean, that's one of Jerry's best moments in the show.
Yeah. I just hate him. I hate him. I fucking despise this guy. Top 5 worst protagonists. This guy would definitely be on there if I would have thought about it. I fucking hate Jerry. But I think he gets worse in season 3. Oh boy! Oh boy! Anyways. On to...
Why did you said that like you were doing an interdimensional cable skit?
all of them just start talking. There's multiple different... You know...
Oh yeah!
Oh
Oh yeah!
yeah! Vector! Oh yeah!
As I'm committing crimes with both direction and
In
magnitude.
magnitude! Oh god.
Oh yeah!
So, do you guys want to, real quick, you guys want to talk about the characters? Just like,
Sure.
honestly, I think they,
Yeah.
I think they improved from season 1, because again, it feels like they're just really trying to get their groove on, which makes sense. It's
Yeah.
their first season, so like they really did feel fleshed out. I don't have like a whole lot to say that we probably didn't, like we already talked about them in season 1. So, I don't feel like we need to sit down here and, talk about everything. Um, Again, what do you guys think?
Sorry, you say that again?
I was saying, like, do you guys have anything that you guys can add about the characters that we kind of didn't already say? Because, like, all I'm saying is they feel way more improved than the first season.
Yeah, we discussed the character work when we were discussing the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think they were better in this season than they were in season 1? I think they were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got to
definitely.
see more depth from them.
Yeah. Which is good. I really hope they don't fuck up. They probably won't. They already found their groove. Their Emperor's new groove.
How, how could you miss? He was 3 feet in front of
Let's
you.
move on. How dare you? Anyways, honestly, I think we could literally just like we talked about everything we need to talk about. Shall we warn the
Yeah.
viewers? Should I want you guys? You know, hold on. I want you guys to warn me about season 3. How bad is season 3?
It literally betrays everything that was good about the show.
But yeah, seeing how it's how in the beginning of next season we're comparing it to Shrek the Third and Stranger Things 3, you know
And
it's bad.
X-Men 3: The Last Stand and X-Men Origins Wolverine. They're all there.
Yes.
We are so absolutely fucked in season 3. Good God. Just realizing what we have done to ourselves now that season 3 is on the way. Oh no. Actually, here's another thing. When do we stop talking about Rick and Morty? Honestly. Like,
I say we can just keep going.
yeah, but I feel like it would kind of, like, I mean, I'm not meaning, like, stop it now. No. Like, what number? Season 4, 5? Do we just keep going until the series ends? How long will that be?
I say we just keep going until the series ends.
But when will that
Since
be?
it's a pretty non-obtrusive watch anyway, due to the length of each season. So
I'm fine either way. I don't know. I was just thinking, because, like, if we do it like how we've been doing it, every season we talk about Rick and Morty, I guess it's not that big of a deal. And Stranger Things is already about to come off the chopping block with season 3 being
Yeah.
talked about, and then season
And by the
4, then
time we're
5.
recording this, by the way, season 5 is yet to air.
Yeah. It'll probably already be out, and every episode be out, and people already talked about it.
Yeah.
By the time we get to it, which is fine. I mean, that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles. Oh goodness,
Yeah.
season 3.
Here's hoping that it sticks the landing.
Let's just
The
hope it's not a
ending.
Game of
season
Thrones.
3, or sorry, season 5 starts with Jim Hopper like shooting Mike in the head or something.
Oh goodness.
That's what season 3 Jim would do, not.
Well, yeah,
Um.
yeah. Hopper's a complete psychopath in season 3, by the way.
Oh, thank God. I can't wait.
No, like he literally tries to like cut off Joe Biden's fingers.
Well, here we go, guys. The last thing that we'll talk about, the ranking. Well, aside, next time, but final thoughts and rankings. So, Roxy, go right ahead. Give your final thoughts and
Uh,
rankings.
I think this is a 10 out of 10 season. Honestly, very strong season of television. I'm surprised that they got it right on their second time around, but also a lot of shows seem to do that for some reason. Having the best
SpongeBob,
season be the second regular
SpongeBob,
show.
yeah, regular
The
show.
Simpsons.
Gravity Falls. I think season 2 is their best season.
Okay, Gravity Falls has 2 seasons, so I don't think that's a really good example.
I mean, it is though because it has its best season in season 2. Um, Hell of a
Phineas and
Boss. No, I'm
Ferb
kidding.
season 2. No, Hell of a Boss is
The Punisher, the Punisher Netflix series. That's something I would love to talk about at some point. Not now, but at some point I would love to talk about the Punisher season 1 and 2. Not in one big video, just like. Anyways, sir, what about you? What would you give Rick and Morty season 2? And final thoughts.
Whatever I gave the first season +1, so 8 out of 10. It's a really great season, honestly.
Okay. It had one. It had like thought like the rest of the episodes were great. It had one meh episode that I didn't really care too much for, and then it had one bad one. I think that rounds this out to being an 8 out of 10 for me. Maybe a 9. Nothing's bad about it aside the anthology episode, but everything else is really good. And aside episode 2, which I just thought was okay. And yeah, really glad. I think this is probably I would say this is better than season 1. So, okay. Next time on the Vulture Culture podcast is our next sequel episode, which is Roxy. What's next? Do you know?
I don't remember.
Shrek 2, your episode.
Yay!
Because I think I picked. I don't know if I picked Shrek 2 or you picked Shrek 2, but we made an agreement that we'll talk about Shrek 2 and Rick and Morty season 2 together, or not together, but like back to back. So for episode wise, then the next episode after that is Sir's episode, which is
Super Smash Bros. Brawl!
for the Nintendo Wii.
I do not care for Super Smash Bros. Bro.
Oh goodness. And then after that, not Elden Ring, and that is Spider-Man, which is the last Marvel movie. No, it's the last one that I did for the podcast.
Good.
Hey, it was a good one though. I think we can all agree. Spider-Man was a great one to end off season 2 with. And then,
Yeah.
lastly, the very special episode. The last episode we'll be recording. And the episode that I'm so not excited for. Roxy, you know what it is.
Yeah. It's the worst video game ever made. Let's go.
Wait, we're talking about The Walking Dead: A New Frontier?
I thought Sir was gonna have a quip for that as well. No, we're talking about
Goodbye.
we're talking about Jurassic Park Dominion, Jurassic World Dominion, the video, the
no,
video game.
No, Jurassic World Rebirth, the minigame. The Mario Party minigame. Oh,
To be fair, the D-Rex from that does look more like a dinosaur than the characters in Goodbye Volcano High,
yeah.
which is the thing we're going to be talking about.
I wonder if...
What a fucking dismal creation of
As you can tell, Roxy...
hell.
God. Me, Roxy, and Sir are so excited to talk about it. Sir's speechless. So, stay tuned for
I
that.
think he died. He got hit with a meteor.
Yeah, but it's like that Flat Earth video. It's like how Flat Earthers think that the dinosaurs went extinct. Like, the asteroid hit Earth, and, like, it fucking flipped up like a dish, and all the dinosaurs just went flying out into space.
No, they just flew out into space.
No,
Yeah.
Flat Earthers probably don't think dinosaurs existed in the first place.
No, they do.
They're probably like, it's a conspiracy! It's a conspiracy! It's made up by the government!
They do. They just think that, like, when the asteroid hit, it just kind of, like, knocked them all off of Earth instead of, like, wiping them out. So they just got hit up like a fucking, like a seesaw. Like, wee.
Would that mean that there are dinosaurs on the moon?
No, it missed the moon, obviously. Because the moon also is flat. Anyways. Okay, thank you all for listening, watching, or whatever you do whenever you're enjoying these episodes of the Vulture Culture Podcast. If you liked it, comment, like, share, all that stuff down below. Thanks for listening. Follow us all down below.
And if you want us to get hit by a meteor, say it in the comments section, and maybe one day we will.
Maybe not a meteor, but maybe a nuke.
Maybe not a meteor.
But, you know. Thanks for watching.
Oh, why?
Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay,
Goodbye.